ultra heavyweight, but this seems to be his game and his class.
Yeah, I think Roger is the man to beat. His basics of jiu-jitsu they seem almost indefensible. He mounts and cross chokes nearly everyone. It's amazing.
And I think I've brought this up to you, to possibly augment my game a little bit. But it seems like what Roger uses to finish his opponent is the same thing that you learn your first day in jiu-jitsu.
That's true.
Where your objective is to take your opponent down, pass his guard, and mount, or if you get taken down, procure a closed guard and finish by a collar choke, arm lock, or a submission from a closed guard. And he does it, and just like you said, it seems indefensible.
Yeah, he's quite the tactician. And you know what I really like lately is that Roger's been working a bunch on his judo. I've noticed a significant difference on his grip fighting, on his takedowns. He's studying judo now at the Budokai in London, which put out some of the all-time judo greats. One of the guys that supposedly have the best arm lock of all time, Neil Adams. He was there. Lots of extremely talented judokas there. And this should give him a little bit better, although, nice Osotogari attempt by Leite.
Hats off to anybody that wants to do a stand-up judo game with a Pan-American black belt champion in judo. So, that's a testament to Roger's dedication to the sport and the craft, because he's continually studying and making his game better. This guy's incredible.
Yeah. They're really having a nice grip fighting. Roger's he's really trying to establish that power grip over the top. He's also doing a great job of controlling Leite's sleeves and not letting Leite get a grip with his lead hand. And there is, nice Ouichigari try. There it is again, and he's really combining well. He's trying to Ouichigari into almost a Haraya Goshi, which is then trying to turn into a Sotogari. But really nice grip fighting by both guys, and good skill.
Now Leite beat Gabriel Vela in the semifinals by points, which is a feat unto itself. So this guy comes well prepared for this bout.
Yeah, he's ready to rock and roll.
And Roger beat Eduardo Teles, the Turtle Guard champion, by advantage in the semifinals.
Yeah, that was a close one.
That was oddly close, and I would have put Roger winning that in dominant fashion if I didn't see it myself.
Yeah, they fought several times, and Roger's, dominated most of the performances, but that was a very close match. Roger's stalking Leite down. Now Leite has a good front lead control on Roger. That's a little bit dangerous. He wants to protect that front arm with the gi there.
There's plenty of time left, 7.5 minutes, but Roger's down by an advantage right now.
Yes, for that near takedown. Leite's looking to get that collar. Like I said, they're both doing great grip fighting skills here. Roger needs to be careful of his right arms a little bit near his waist there. I'd like to see him be a little bit better defensively with that.
Now, if you put ego aside, because obviously Roger would love to win the judo game standing up, strategically, where do you play this game if you're Roger? Do you take it to the ground immediately?
I think if I was Roger's coach, I'd like to see him just jump to close guard. He's got such a great close guard for a tall guy. He's submitted. Well, he broke Jacare's arm, even though Jacare won the tournament.
That was nasty looking,
but yeah, he has a tremendous close guard.
My arm's been hurting ever since I saw that, and I just saw it on TV. That was crazy.
So I'd like to see. I don't know. I'd like to see Roger play on his feet as well, but I think his close guard's where he really could take the match.
And you know what I was saying earlier, even though it's not a strong point, I admire the guy that gets into a game where he's outgunned and he still wants to see where he stands. And that's what Roger's doing.
Yeah, I think Roger's proven himself. He's won several world championships. I think now he wants to prove it to himself rather than everyone else that he can play wherever he wants and work on a weaker part of his game in a tournament setting and really try to open up his standing skills.
Out of bounds, he's going to move it back to the center. We've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and the score is still Leite up by one advantage.
And inside control with the left arm is a good idea, but Leite is kind of closing that door there a little bit. They're fighting for elbow position on Hodger's left side.
And he's really trying to defend those grips because a good judo guy, as soon as the grip is made, there's not a split second left. You're in the air.
You got that right. Grip fighting is the most overlooked, the most important part of takedown fighting with the gi.
And when you're trying to control your woman. It's a very important part, grip fighting. Right now we're right at the midway mark, 5 minutes left. And the score is still Leite up by 1 advantage. At this point, I gotta say, Hodger needs to take the game to where he has an advantage, which is the floor. I mean, do you agree with that?
I agree. I think he's 5 minutes, plenty of time to get to his guard and go for a submission or a sweep on Leite. And not let this get too late where Leite wins in the final seconds.
Where there's not enough time to actually put your game, implement your game.
That's right. Hodger's had that happen before, so he's played the stand-up a little too long, and that guy's won right at the end, so always have to be cautious now. There's the takedowns.
And that's 2.
And Solidari.
That's 2 points awarded, so it's 2-0, and one advantage to 0. Leite.
That's right. Now and that's what we were talking about, maybe a tactical error on Hodger's end. That now he's on the bottom, and if he would have put the match there from the get-go, maybe he'd be 0-0 on the bottom. But he's skilled enough. He's been in trouble enough, and still come out the victor. So,
talk to me about the fundamentals of his game. Where's he going from here?
Probably to his closed guard. I mean, he's got a great game all around. I think that he's probably looking to get to the closed guard on Leite, and here it comes.
This is a danger zone for Leite.
And he sweeps from here. Hodger sweeps from here with that knee in the middle. He's going to cross the grip that might. Here it comes.
He's going to hip over to the left.
He's going to sweep. There it is.
Beautiful, beautiful.
He's going to get to the top, and that is 2 to even the ties.
Now Hodger's down by 1 advantage.
Well, this is where you do not want Hodger. So your knees smashed to the side and him passing, he feels like a freight train.
Well, it depends on who you're a fan of. I'm a fan of Hodger. I want him in that position.
Yeah, this is
not if I'm on the bottom.
This is not if you're the one getting smashed.
Right. Well, he's got 3 minutes left, and he's down by an advantage, so he needs to make something happen.
Here comes the mount right away.
Okay. This is a nasty position. Now, personally, I've never seen anybody get out from Hodger's mount. You've trained with him quite frequently at Renzo's famous academy. What does his mount feel like?
It feels like a huge fat guy on top of you, even though he's not fat. Yeah. I'd rather be stuck underneath a bus than on the bottom of Hodger's mount. And you're quite right. Not too many people have got out. Once he gets mounted, he's so tall and long, and he uses his body so well that here comes an arm lock. He'll tell you what's coming, and he's still going to get you.
And you still can't defend it. Now, Hodger, as in the old school fundamentals and the principles of jiu-jitsu, when he gets mounted, he makes it so painful, you're forced into making a mistake. You no longer focus on controlling and defending your arms, and you end up giving something away. Nobody's getting out of that mount, and they're going to lose an arm and be choked.
Yeah. And here it comes. Leite is a strong guy. Technically strong as well. He's an avid competitor, but you see the difference. Hodger is just not moving. And here comes the cross choke.
And he's insistent in these submissions.
Yeah, and he will cross choke you from here. He's got a mean cross choke, a mean arm lock, and he's planted on there.
He's got one hand in deep.
One hand's in.
Is he going to try and walk the other hand around?
I think he's going to land this as soon as Leo is a little bit busy basing. He's
taking a grip right now. The second's clicking off. Are we going to get a submission out of this fight?
I think Hodger wants to end by submission. He likes to finish.
That doesn't look good. Maybe not.
Let it go.
The crowd is chanting. They want a submission. I got to tell you, so do I. I'd love to see it here in the finals with these big guys. I'd love to see Hodger finish this.
Well, I think that's one reason why Hodger has so many fans. He does finish. He finishes matches. He really tries to finish the match. He's not just about points.
Well, he's got 50 seconds, and that's plenty of time for a guy like this.
Leite's just doing a good job of defending with that right elbow and that hip. If he takes that right elbow inside that hip, he's in trouble. He's doing a good job of keeping his elbow out right on the cusp of Hodger's hip to maintain that he keeps off balance him. Now his elbows are getting a little high.
25 seconds left.
Hodger's going for that cross choke.
His head is on the ground. I can feel the squeeze from here.
He's gonna.
This may be close.
Here it might be. He's got to get that elbow in front of the head.
Those legs look a little limp to me.
There's an advantage for the attack.
2 seconds. He's gonna.
And there he goes. He taps his time runs
with
out.
1 second left. He tapped with 1 second left. Oh, ultra heavyweight of the Mundials. Once again, Roger Gracie.
Wow. 2004 to 2008. But Leo, hats off to Leo Leite. He's coming back after a long layoff of tournaments, and his takedowns looked phenomenal, and he hung in there for almost 10 minutes with Hodger, which is a pretty big feat in and of itself.
And you know what? He just lost with a position that's taught your first day in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
The cross choke from the mount.